Luca.
Yeah, Jack?
What are you doing? Oh man, were you just looking at one of my pizzas?
Yeah, I was actually. Is this yours here?
Yeah, oh my
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be
God, so on the spot.
I'm actually just creating a documentary on this right now, so that would be great if you could just give us a few words.
Oh my god, I'm so on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm flustered. Okay, so, basically, we have a jellyfish girl, and we have a squid man. And what we can see in this painting is we just see some straight, gruesome imagery right off the bat, but very poignant, I think. Very poignant of today's culture a little bit. We have our view of man, which is, demasculinized, very stripped down to his roots, which to him, he believes he's nothing more than his body and his shorts. So basically, that's what I was trying to catch there. With her, we have something more interesting. We have something a bit more deep. We have a jellyfish, which if anyone knows anything about jellyfish, very squishy, tender, loving creatures. So I really wanted to put her in the forefront. But interestingly enough, if you look close enough, you'll see she actually has no face.
Oh, I actually was noticing that before. I was wondering if you could speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, and I just wanted her to, not represent anyone in particular, just like, the average person who's faced with this new culturally determined idea of what a man is. So that was interesting. What can I say about the technique? So I started with a plain yellow base, right? That's where he gets his body from too. I actually didn't paint over his body, I painted around.
Did you attempt to work that into the narrative at all?
I did actually, because in his mind the world moves for him, like the world is shaped around his understanding of it. And for her, every color on her is different from her background, because she's very oriented. She has a really, really strong sense of self. I mean, what can I say? I'm inspired in this piece especially by, famous artists, Hokusai, James Cameron, Picasso, Dali, very good stuff. I mean, I don't really like it, but they've kept it up for years, so, I mean, I guess that makes me happy that they're enjoying it.
Do you mind if I talk about one of my pieces over here?
Okay, totally.
Okay. This one here is actually one of my cutest works. It's been a little while since I've seen this actually. Usually my work ethic is I just create something and I just hang it up right on the wall. This one was actually commissioned by a variety of art galleries in Montreal and Ottawa, I believe. But I just thought, it would be good to just stick to my roots, so I actually brought this to my old high school. But again, like influences really include, Picasso, because he was really a pioneer in the Cubist movement. I'm sure you can see the influences in here, Van Gogh, Monet, and some of the highlights, some of the darker movements as well. I don't know, this has been out for a long time, but to be honest, I don't really like it. I don't think it's my strongest piece, but I'm really glad that it's, a part of the community, and, it's...
Genius.
I was trying to... One of your pieces over there? Yeah, we can talk about this. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks. Are you the camera setter?
Yep, they're rolling. Yeah.
So, Andy Warhol, oh my god. No, it's just me again. It's one of my older pieces. This is actually clearly taking some inspiration from, the great David Bowie, Andy Warhol. Just Lou reading it up here. I mean, what can I say? For this one, I was really inspired by, the ideas of gender in modern society. That's why the two colors I worked with were pink and blue, obviously. So, but I don't know if you can tell, but if you come real close, you can see some purple. That's actually to represent, the change in cultural reflection of gender. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, okay, never mind. So that's the text aspect of it. Text, artists Bruce Nauman, Yves Klein, just some of the great Andy Goldsworthy. I can go on about my influences, but you don't want to see that. You want to talk about art. So obviously we have me represented here, but what I really wanted to do was show the divide. So I drew me again, actually, right here. And I started with a powder pink base, and I just worked my way out, you know. I got some shadows, and her shadow is very close to her because she's you know, she's not traditional. She's wearing what she wants to wear, and then her shadow, it doesn't follow her. It's round and it emanates because she's the classic man-determined idea of what a woman should look like, hence her skirt. So basically, I made the pink the prominent and the blue the submissive, flipping what you expect in a gender. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like it, but I guess they put it out, so they must be it's something. Okay, so that makes me a bit happy.
Thank you. Thanks. Would it be possible just to talk about this, my painting over here? Yeah, okay, so this is actually one of my earlier works.
Oh yeah, she'll love that.
You know, I tried to incorporate, you know, I was very much influenced by the animal rights movement at the time, so I tried to incorporate, you know, a culmination of what I really like to see in nature. So what that is for me is, you know, okay, so we have to appeal to our current understanding of what's cute, okay, what our current understanding of what is ugly, what is not cute, okay, what is not desirable in a being, a sentient being. So if I could just redirect your attention to the back here, I use a lot of cold colors to try and illustrate the past, what we would like to include in our idealized environment. But really, if we try to incorporate this, then we can't have both of these in the same picture, right? Because it's very much constructed, it's very much naturalistic. So I tried to incorporate really both sides of the spectrum. You know, for my work in this piece again, you know me, I love to work with collage, so I used quite a bit of collage in this work. Quite a bit of, again, I was really influenced by Cubism. There's quite a lot, I don't know if you can tell, quite a bit of influences from, you know, some of the more contemporary Renaissance Cubism. So basically, I was commissioned for this work based on some of my other works that maybe we've seen before. You know, this is really what built up my reputation within the scene. You know, this has been hanging here for a long time. Personally, I don't think it's my greatest work, but, you know, people really seem to like it, so I guess, you know, if they're enjoying it, then that's what it is. Thanks. Thank you.